Mutombo with the ball. Monroe outside. Outside, Ewing. 6 on the shot clock. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hoyas.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
That free throw, no good. And the Hoyas with some changes. Reggie Williams is checked in for Hibbert. Iverson comes in for Mutombo. And Boyd subbed in for Monroe. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, he missed one, but overall improved their situation. They'll take it.
They've got Dion Waiters, and it's Cycli in at the 5, down low. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Ewing, and that one falls.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Yeah, count it.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now here's Anthony.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
At the line for 2, Carmelo Anthony.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a one-possession game.
That one is off.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Good. Lays it right in there.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Iverson, hard-fought bucket for AI.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
Now Anthony, the 11-footer, and it misses. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hoyas.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that with one of his shots falling.
And the way he's scoring is impressive. He's doing it with great efficiency.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Now let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one." Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's cycling. Here's Anthony. Count it.
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball and, more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Ah, the basket is good.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Anthony. It falls.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Take break. 2 seconds.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Anthony. Good.
With a forward who can handle the ball like Anthony, it opens up so many options for your offense.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Anthony looking it over for 3. The shot is off, and it's Dion Waiters with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Anthony fires, and down goes the 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And an intentional foul right there. The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
So the Hoyas win it. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm the craziest, I'm the best, yeah, I told you. I'm a cash, let me lotus. You a pest, you so bogus, you so bogus. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I was in college, I was feeling. Put my trust in God, yeah, I had to read that Bible. Yeah, you know I had to. I hate this cycle. I hate this cycle. Rolls Royce killing it, I ain't even got no time. Rolls Royce killing it, I don't even got no time. I've been driving, I might try it. I don't care if she got mad, she's a. I know that she like. I know that she like. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. Trying to figure out just how I feel about you. I just like the fact that I can keep it real around you. All these ups and downs like I lost and found you. Can't believe I'm standing here still without you. When you up at night, do you think about me? Do I cross your mind? Just wish that you would tell me if so. Then I got a place that we could go. Ain't gonna let you play me like the game's on your phone. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. So, where you wanna go? It don't really matter, still get you out. Came for a show, I'ma show out. What you heard, what you know about me. Not a thing, been riding around the forest, switching lanes. Ain't a girl in the world that can make me change. Not as long as you keep playing games, baby. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control.
Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account unless she banking on tips. I came up for nothing, was laying on to sleep in the bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from but that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it'd be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. So having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my again. She got a I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut it off when she started a bigger one. Cut it off with the scissors they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big.
Here's Monroe. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Morning. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He's a guy that has some fire to him, both on the floor and in the locker room. You know, Morning is that guy that loves to motivate himself and his teammates.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. They've got Anthony, and it's Cycli in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Coleman, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Coleman showing real intensity inside, getting right in the defense's face to draw the foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, unique is what Coleman is. Derek Coleman, a big man who can really shoot it, can play inside. He is a real matchup problem for the defense.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Pass to Mourning. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Anthony. Williams looking around. Mourning with the bucket. Mourning's got 19 points.
Boy, the strength of Mourning obvious. They're able to protect the ball through contact and still finish.
Outside Anthony. Oh, it's off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To tie it up. Oh, it doesn't go. Shooting around 53%, a nice number. Yes, sir! Count it!
You know, I mean, heck, Iverson just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Now here's Anthony, using the glass to lay it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Williams outside. Here's Ewing. Takes it from 10. Oh, it misses.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Waiters. Outside Anthony. Count it.
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
Shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike. Shoot two.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. "46 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Ping. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Anthony pulls it down.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And it's blocked.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That's a big make. Now a 3 will only tie it.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Fires. Connect!
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Ping to tie it up. Money from 3.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. for the win. No good from 3. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Floyd. They've got Owens. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Here's Coleman. Now Anthony to take the lead. Shot's no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Williams. Anthony pulls it down. Here's Owens. Passes in from 18.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Iverson. Yes, sir!
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Flushes it down with both hands.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now here's Williams. Throws it up. Oh, he missed the jumper.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
And he slams it down.
And, you know, we certainly know Mourning is capable of this. Once he gets going now, he can catch fire.
Outside Anthony. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
We are in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Picked it. To take the lead. Yes, sir!
Anthony's such a great scorer, really skilled at being able to get to his spots, which makes him dangerous in transition.
Williams against Anthony. Here's Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Tight D, making that one difficult. Gone 4 for 6 in OT so far. A good percentage. Again with the block.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Yes, sir! It's good!
Anthony wanted to see that play finish the right way. Good job on the offensive glass.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes in. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Here's Bing. Jacks up a 3. The 3 is in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Iverson. On the wing, Williams. And he nails it.
Williams welcomes the chance to take big shots like these. Boy, he's some kind of baller.
Now Anthony. Here's Cycling. Here's Bing. He nails it with the shot clock winding down.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. puts it up from 7. Not that time. And so they foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Dave Bing.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. It's tipped. Yes, sir!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take.
At the line for 2, Billy.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Oh, he misses the deep 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Ray Seibele.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
That's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86. So there's a holding my on the nurses.
It's been 2 years, and Steven has literally given you girls plenty of time to get your stuff together. Because you know what time it is. I think it's Channel 95 season.
Put in the work, they discredit the work, man, you gotta be kidding me. Only really realize when they treating you lower than 10 of keys. Got these strangers, they claiming they kin to me. Now my shoulder be colder than 10 degrees. Don't you hate when they talking a lot but not doing a lot and they draining your energy? Man, I got them on mute when I talk down. They run the game without a move from the waist down. Being gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Mister, every time you see me, got a new sound. Being lazy in the space for a hot minute. And the scale being off, check your analytics. Real talk, when the game slows down and they need a new sound. Take a guess who you think did it. Go time, they can see when I lace. Okay. I'm the one when they talk about taste. Okay. Damn bad out of luck, doing too much. I see the cramp up when they moving my pace. Okay. East side got the song to rotate. Okay. It's a hit, remember way to home base. Okay. Time's up, now you stuck all in the rush. You need to catch up while I settle my case. Talking about run it up. Game time. Run it up. 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 I blame you for letting me in the booth. You know I'm the beast. My pen is ready to. I'm out of the window, hanging out of the coop. Again, concealing all of the proof. Hold on, give me a minute, you're running, they gotta choose. If they all are denied, they're certainly gonna lose. Know that I'm working hard, I can't believe that it's news. Baby, I'm from the Vegas, I'm destined to win or lose. So give me the money right now. My past excuse out of the town. They asking me what I did when all the...
Johnson, now Smith. A three-pointer, good.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his three-point shot is as good as it gets.
They've got Smith. Richardson is out there with Zach Randolph. Then there's Kevin Willis, and it's Johnson in at the one spot. It's stolen by Willis. Now, here's Johnson. Now, Smith from outside. Can't get it to go. Now Red. And it doesn't go.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing no...
In the air and down hard.
Whoa, stop.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't a great big in the postseason? Huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long, everyone.
It's not my problem.
Karis LeVert is out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Weber into the pivot spot, manning the middle.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
Now here's Wagner. Here's Weber. Banks it home. Big shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Bruins. It's a three-point game. Here's Vandeweghe. Shot clock at 6. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Shot clock at 3. He shoots. Wagner with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter here. Off on the layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Love. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Rebounded by Love. Shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook fires. Cash from downtown.
Look at how Westbrook rises to meet a tough moment. He doesn't even consider backing down.
LeVert goes against Westbrook. Oh, it's off target. Now Levine. He got it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Puts it up. And no one in the vicinity.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Levine. Here's Love. Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Levine. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Shoot two.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Here's Rice. The shot is money. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Shoot two.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. All right, Zach, a great win against a tough opponent. What enabled you guys to come out on top?
No, they're a big-time team in the West. We got to just play consistently, and we're as good as any team out there. We're going to continue to push, and, I think we can play with anybody.
All right, thanks, Zach. Love the confidence.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face. You're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You could put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. Make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Another story gets told. It ain't nothing really. Hey, yo, done. So I can get my mind off these yellow back. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I couldn't choose a better location when it penetrate, feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through, or the next rhyme I write might be about you. Son, they shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. Living the life that is diamonds. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He just a shook one.
For every rhyme I write, there was so much trust safeguard in my life. Ain't no time for hesitation. The only leads to don't know me, there's no relation. Queensbridge, MC don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking, mine, son. I'm bigger than those. Claiming that you, but you're scared to hold. And when the smoke clears, you be left. 13 years in the projects, my mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes I wonder, do I deserve to live? Or am I gonna?
Outside Anthony. 16-footer dropped in.
You could see that Melo knew how important it was to get the score there, and he just imposed his will on everyone else.
They've got Anthony, and it's Coleman in at the three, the small forward. Morning inside. Not that time. It won't go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Good!
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now, here's Ewing. Fires in the fadeaway.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
Here's Anthony. 13 feet away. That one is good.
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball and, more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
Can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Floyd. It dropped.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Now, here's Ewing. It's good!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Bing. Now Anthony. It's him.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, that they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And fires the long shot, no good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
I realize the emptiest of minds make the most noise. We dope boys, but move so meticulous. Belichick drawing plays for viciousness. Now you know what the mission is.
Thomas M made his beat.
Two on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Two on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Bands everywhere, scraping at my feet, hey, what the ones aggressively, don't touch my slip up, oh, you awoke the wrong bell. My worth 80,000 now she can't get up off your flight mileage over 80,000 years. Can't amount to my pockets. It is what it is, don't like to do no talk. Be tripping up in here, these in my garment. Run through the crib, I stroll with no lights on. Feel like Gotham up in here, but joke with me, I get you. I ain't never feeling scared, I don't condone. Stay with me, that won't leave me alone. On my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Two on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Filled with ignorance, can't control my belligerence. Save you 2 cents for have your mural on the fence. Western Silverback sending moving vigilant around.
Stolen by Jackson. Johnson is out there with Smith. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Willis in at the 4. Johnson. Got a hand on it. Jackson against Johnson to tie it up, and he lays it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Conley's checked in for Jackson. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Shooting 59% in this one, a good average. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Havlicek. Cash it in!
Yeah, tremendous effort from Havlicek here tonight, scoring the ball.
Shooting is around 55% so far. Johnson. Yes, sir! That one goes!
This is magic time. When the game's in the balance, he makes it happen.
Johnson's got 5 baskets and 12 tries so far. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Peterson, he's checked in for Smith.
Take a break. Do something.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Now Jackson.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
Shooting it well at 59%. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Havlicek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley! The triple drop!
Just look at what Conley is doing.
This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Six-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a three-point game.
That last free throw really changes everything here. I mean, now they just have to guard the three-point line.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line for two.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And
So when it's time to, I'm knee deep in the. Look, I'm telling you, man. If you get jammed up, won't mention my name. Forgive me, I know I ain't living right. Gotta feed the block, starving, they got appetite. And this is every day, it never gets old. When I was a juvenile, stuck to the. This ain't a rap song, this is my life. And if the hood was a, then I earned stripes.
If you're looking for me, I'll be on the block for my possibly now, because I'm a rider. Yeah. Oh, yes, a soul survivor. Yeah. So everybody know the game don't stop trying to make it to the top for you. Now, if you a rider. Yeah. Oh, yes, a soul survivor.
Gotta watch every move, cause them eyes be on you. Gotta try real cool when them be on. Just cause we stack paper and we ball outrageous. Got us under surveillance, like animals. This ain't that's a star when you put them on stages. I ain't cheat, played the hand I was dealt. Try to tax a grand pearl, went and got it myself. Let's get it. No glory. My the true story. The city on didn't even try. Run the streets all day, I could sleep when I.
Cause if you're looking for me, you can find me on the block. A real thoroughbred from the streets, pants sagging in my drive.